me is Chris Karpman, ASUDevils.com, Brad Cesmat, Sports 360 AZ, here on the field at the Rose Bowl, where Arizona State, Pac-12 South champions. Key points in the game defensively. Arizona State backs against the wall. It wasn't ASU UCLA a year ago. They did something really different from a year to tonight, where Chris Young, they just said, go get it.
Yeah, I think Chris Young has the ability to really get after the quarterback, but usually they don't let him do that, and he's more of a run stopper and a spy type of a guy, and that's what they did in the first half. I think they were wary about what happened with Travis Wilson at Utah when he was able to run all over ASU in that first half, and then they spied him late. But Chris Young, just one of the best shoestring tackler guys I've seen at linebacker in ASU history, and Huntley is an extremely difficult guy to bring down.
9 sacks.
9 sacks.
You and I are sitting there walking out saying, yeah, 9 sacks. We don't know how many hits they had on top of the 9 sacks, but they clearly were able to get after him defensively. Other side of the ball, Taylor Kelly managing a game. Calm, collected, very cool, complete control out here tonight.
People were waiting for him to have this type of a performance against a good quality team on the road, right, Brad? And he delivered. In the first half, he had 84 yards rushing, I believe.
Yeah.
Like almost every pass was a completion or right on the money. He just had a good feel, a good sense for what he was supposed to do. I'm sure that they had a really great game plan. Mike Norvell did a great job preparing for UCLA. And they played at speed, which you can do when you start getting first downs and you have that balance of run and pass. Then you can do whatever you want. They had that one play action pass and the tight end was open the whole game in the first half especially. And then, UCLA made some adjustments. You credit them. They were able to force ASU into longer second and third down situations that weren't so manageable, and they maintained control of the ball in the second half. And that's why ASU went from a 35-point first half to really struggling to
managing,
and led to this crazy sort of an ending where you thought ASU was probably going to lose if given the history of ASU losing close games like that. But it didn't happen tonight.
Let me throw a couple quick hits at you. Marion Grice leaves the game late. Is there concern coming into the U of A game about Grice?
Yes. We don't know how serious it is, but it looks at least like a moderate lower left leg injury. So I think his status is definitely going to be in doubt for Arizona, possibly beyond that, but we'll have to see.
Okay, and for fans to understand, it's very simple. Beat the U of A, going to be at home.
Yeah, and nobody thought that was really a possibility a few weeks ago. It was like Stanford had to lose, Oregon had to lose, and then it happens. USC beat Stanford, Oregon just unbelievably loses to Arizona, apart. Just like didn't want to play in the Rose Bowl. They said it, and then they just laid an egg, in Tucson. You can't have that happen. I'm sure their coaching staff is going to be under the spotlight for that incident. And now you have ASU with an opportunity to beat Arizona, host the Pac-12 title game with a rematch against Stanford. We know ASU is going to be playing Stanford. We just don't know where the game is going to be. So they're going to get the rematch. They've already, prepared to play against them in the past. So it's not like it's going to be something where they have to figure out a game plan or whatever. And they had a good second half. So maybe they do even have a little bit of confidence going into that game.
Chris Karpman, ASUDevils.com, and Brad Cesmat, Sports 360, AZ.com from the Rose Bowl.